Hey friends, welcome back to my channel Power Mindset. My name is Devanshi Rajput and I'm 10 years old. In today's video, we will be discussing a very interesting topic. Can you guess what it is? Yes, it's decimals, and we will be doing a complete chapter on them. But complete chapter means a quite long video. I think of 1 hour. But no, I'm going to divide it into parts so that it will be easier for you to learn and understand. So this is part 1, and I hope you will subscribe my channel. You will also like it, and if you will like it, and you have to share it to your friends so that they also understand this chapter, and I will be really happy when you like it and subscribe it because it takes a lot of effort to make a single video. So let's get started. First of all, let's discuss the objectives of this video. Objective means the topics that we are going to cover in this video. First, I'm going to give you a quick introduction to decimal numbers. Then we are going to learn about the decimal place value chart. After that, we will be learning about unlike and like decimals. After that, we will learn how to convert unlike into like decimal number. Then we will learn how to compare decimal numbers. And we will learn how to do the addition and subtraction of decimal numbers. So first, let's learn to the introduction of decimal numbers. Decimals are the numbers which consist of two parts, namely a whole part and a fractional part separated by a decimal point. This line means that decimals are the numbers which are divided by a single decimal point. Decimal point means a point, so the numbers that are before the decimal point are known as the whole number part, and the numbers that are after the decimal point are known as the fractional part. Here are some examples in front of you. The first example is 3.6, 12.7 and 39.4. Here you see a point over here, right? This point is called the decimal point, and the number before it is called the whole number part, and the number after it is called the fractional part. Now, a decimal has two parts. So we will be learning about this part, and we will be learning about this and then this. So this point you see over here is called the decimal point, as I told you in the last video screen. Then the number here you see is before the decimal point, so it is called the whole number part. Then the number after it is called the decimal part or the fractional part. In worksheets or question paper, if the question comes, the number after this decimal point is called dash. You can write decimal part also and the fractional part also. Both are same. Now we will learn about the place value chart of decimal numbers. So this is the decimal part of decimal numbers. So here first of all in the middle comes the decimal point. Then before the decimal point we can write up to 4 numbers, that is ones, tens, hundreds and thousands. That means we can write 4 numbers before the decimal point. Then after the decimal point we write tens, hundreds and thousands. Tens is represented as 1 upon 10, but in decimal way we say it as 0.1. In hundreds we say it as 1 upon 100, but according to the decimal numbers we say it as 0.001. In thousands area, we say it as 1 upon 1000, and according to the decimal numbers, we say it as 0.001. So I hope this place value chart is clear to you. Now we will learn about like and unlike fractions. Decimals having the same number of decimal places are called like decimals. For example, 0.66, 1.72, 3.89 and 45.13. This means decimals having the same number of decimal places after the point are called like decimals. Means the same number of the numbers, like here in the examples you can see after the decimal point in all the examples the same number of decimal places are there, that is 2. So these all the decimals are like decimals. Unlike decimals, it's just opposite of like decimals. Decimals having the different number of decimal places are called unlike decimals. The examples are 0.67, 13.246, zero point 0.3 and 72.648. This means that the decimals having different number of decimal places after the point is called unlike decimals. Now here in the examples you can see the means a proper number is not there. In first question there are two numbers after the point. In the second question there are three numbers after the point. So these are unlike decimals because they don't have a same number of numbers after the point. I hope the concept of like and unlike decimals is clear to you. Now let's learn a new topic, that is how to convert unlike decimals into like decimals. Now we will learn how we can convert unlike into like decimals. First of all, here you have seen, I have shared you the whole screen. 0.3 is equals to 3 upon 10, like I told you in the place value chart, right? So we will multiply it by 10, though whichever number you get at the as the denominator. So 3 into 10 and 10 into 10, that is 30 upon 100. And if we write it in a decimal form, we get it as 0.30. Now we will again do it the same way. So 0.30 is equals to 30 upon 100. You see here, according to the place value chart, 0.30 means 30 upon 100. So we will multiply 30 and 100 by the 10. Then what will be the answer? 300 upon 1000. 3 upon 1000. Is that means 0.300. So 0.300 is the answer of this, and 0.30 is the answer of this. So there are, see, like decimals 3, 330 and 300. See, we are doing of the same decimal, right? So here 330 and 300, these are like decimals. I hope this is clear to you. Now let's take a new topic, that is how we can compare decimals. Means which is bigger decimal, which is smaller decimal. We will learning it in this chapter. Now there are certain steps to compare. Step 1 is you have to convert the given decimal into like decimal, as I have told you right now that how we can convert unlike into like decimals. Then the step 2 is compare the whole number part. Decimal number with greater whole number part is the greater. Means whenever you will get the like decimals, the number before the decimal part, you have to compare them. Whichever decimal number before the decimal point will be greater, whole the decimal number will be greater. Here let me give you an example. 45.03 is greater than 34.03. As you can see, 34 is smaller than 45 and 25 is smaller than 34, sorry. So here we have compared the whole number parts. So first step was we have to convert into like decimal. Second step, when you have converted into like decimal, you have to compare the whole number part. If in a number the whole number part is greater than other numbers, that number will be greater, and then if you get more questions, you have to compare in the same way. Then step 3, if the whole number part is not equal, compare the tens digit. Here I forgot to write not, but if it is not equal, you have to compare the tens digit. Let's take an example. See, 5 and 5, here the whole number part is equal, so we have compared the tens digit. Right, I told you now, right? Place value chart. So 9 is greater than 8. So 5 upon 9 is automatically greater than 5.8. Step 4 is if the tens digit is not equal, compare the digit on the hundreds place. Then if one digit is not equal, you have to go to another number. If that number is not equal, then you have to go to the other number. Let's take an example. 5.98 and 5.92. Here see, 5 and 9 are equal, 5.9, 5.9. So we have compared the hundreds digit, that is 8 and 2. Now you automatically know that 8 is greater than 2. So 5.98 is automatically greater than 5.92. Then we will be learning how we can do the addition and subtraction of decimals. Yeah, this is a very easy topic. First, we'll be learning about the addition. Whenever we have to do the addition of any decimal number, we do it simply by writing it in correct columns and doing the normal addition we do every time. This means that you have to write them in correct columns, and you have to simply do the addition how you do. That means you have to do it from right to left. You will understand it by example. Add 47.85 and 73.86. So see the solution over here. So here I have written the numbers in columns. See, the decimal point should be under the decimal point. They should be in the correct way. One decimal point should be under the another, and the number should also be under. See, 5 is under 6, 8 is under 8, 7 is under 3, and 4 is under 7, and the points are also under the number. So if I show the addition normally, so the answer comes 5, 6, 11. So here are the carries. So 5, 6, 11. When I have carried here, I should be here. Let me cut it over here, but computer doesn't do it like this. So 5 plus 6 is 11. So we have written the 11 in the section over here, and then we have carried 1. So 8 plus 8 is 16, but we have written 17 because 16 plus 1 is 17. Then we have carried it to the next number before the decimal number, right? So 7 plus 3 is 10, and 10 plus 1 is 11. We have carried it on the number. 7 plus 4 is 11, but 11 plus 1 is 12. So here's the correct solution. So the answer is 121.71. This is how you have to do the addition. Now let's learn about subtraction. Whenever we have to do the subtraction of any decimal number, we do it by simply writing it in correct columns and doing the normal subtraction we do every time. So this is just like addition, but you have to do it in the way of subtraction, whether it is with borrow or without borrow. So let's see our example. Subtract 74.22 from 96.53. So would you like to see the solution that we have done? Let's see the solution. Here it has come with the answer also. So here you see I have minused simply 3 by 2 I have minused, that is 1. 5 by 2, 9, and I have put the point, right? See here. All are in line. 6 minus 4, 2, and 9 set minus is also 2. So the answer is 22.31. I hope that you have understood how do we do subtraction and addition of decimal numbers. So that's it for today, my dear friends. I hope you enjoyed my video and do subscribe my channel, share it with your friends, comment how you like the video, and do tell me what are the mistakes I have made so that I will improve in the next video. And don't forget to like if you liked my video. That's it for today. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye.